Hey, Tyrese, in the first half, the offensive just didn't flow. Was it because of the turnovers, or what was the reason the offense didn't flow in the first half?
For sure, the turnovers. I think everybody know that. Um, Turnovers getting too deep, overpassing. Um, you know, like I said, I think main thing is we just got to do is keep the turnovers down. We get more shots up. I think we did a good job on the defensive end. But if we can get more offensive possessions, that'd be good for us.
Guys, I got one for each of you. Tyrese first. When PJ goes out with the bloody mouth a couple minutes ago, you guys are in a tight game. Any worry on your end, or are you trying to lock to that mindset of, okay, now it's my time to kind of steady the ship and take this thing home?
Yeah, for sure. I think I have the confidence enough without PJ being out there to maneuver. Just going out there, trusting my teammates, trying to get downhill, and I knew he was going to return to the game. To close it out, I got a PJ next to me. The other PJ came in, did an excellent job. Just affecting the game with his presence. So,
PJ, for you, felt like you were really aggressive today, obviously taking open shots, but also trying to get to the rim as well. What was kind of your mindset just in terms of when you got your minutes and try and take advantage of them?
I just wanted to come in and bring energy. Just understand that when I come in the game, that I have to bring a boost other than just hit shots. So that was my main objective.
This is for either one of you guys. Mentally, these last few games where they've been kind of tight, sort of, mentally, does that wear, like, over and over and over again? Does that kind of take a toll ever? Or is it just when the game's over, you turn the page and move on to the next?
I think how quick these games come, you have to turn the page. But I think in terms of team-wise, it's like self-inflicted. Like you just look at the box score and you look at the turnover and, 6 assists. Yeah, 20 turnovers. I mean that tells you itself, and I think the more, we get better at that. And I think what Coach told us after the game, he's going to, direct some stuff. And I think it'll help us out a lot. I agree with him, what we got going on, playing to more of our roles. And it'll help for sure. I mean, just imagine if we had 8 turnovers, what the score look like. What would it be like? I think we did a good job on the defensive end, holding them to 53 points. I think that's excellent. But on the offensive end, I think that's what kind of held us back tonight. So.
You guys had 2 game-defining moments in the second half. One where you guys went on an 8-0 run over a 3-minute span, and also a personal one for you, Tyrese, where you had, towards the end of the game, a steal, a dunk, then a steal again that led to the timeout. What was your thought process, and how can you build off of that going into other games? So I know you guys don't want to be, inconsistent, but how do you consistently do things like this?
I just know I told myself I had to lock in. I honestly said I had drunk a damn energy drink before the game, and it had me jittery. I'd never do that again. But I just had to lock in, and PJ being out, playing defense, and the ball's mainly going to be in my hands, controlling the team. Defensively, I know that's I think I hang my hat on playing defense like that, whatever. So just locking in, knowing we got to finish the game strong, and try to extend the lead as far as we can. So.
Tyrese, just up the back here, Penny called those turnovers bad habits that you guys might have brought with you from other programs. He said he's going to try and do some things to get them out of all of your systems. He's been saying that for the last couple of weeks, and we haven't really seen much of a change. Do you think it's possible to actually limit those turnovers and get them down, and what do you think you guys have to do to make that happen?
Yeah, we trust Coach for sure. I know we've been saying it. Like he's saying practice, like we throw chest passes in practice. He's like, those are going to get deflected, but everybody just being, not as stubborn, but, just, okay, Coach, what, what I'm saying? It's 5-0, whatever. But those actually, go into the game, and those to be the turnovers for myself also. So, I trust Coach to whatever we do tomorrow, the game plan. I trust him that it'll help it out. So,
Tyrese, to pick back up on that, would you say that a lot of the turnovers come from you guys playing small ball, so you try to move as fast as you can, and obviously with a lot of guards on the floor, you kind of overpass a little bit?
I think it's just being sharp, honestly. Like some of our passes, whether it's post entries, I know I threw a few post entries, got deflected, get out of there, cross court pass, like just stuff that we can not let happen. You know, I could just shoot the ball instead of throwing it away, letting them get a possession. And just being more smart. And also, like you said, it's a lot of guards out there. At one point, sometimes we all just trying to drive, kick. What's the lead? Sometimes we getting too deep. And just not getting off the ball earlier. So, like I said, I trust Coach. We go in tomorrow, check the game plan out, watch film, you know, fix those things. So,
For either one of you, obviously UAB on Sunday, preseason pick to win the conference. Any extra fuel for that one because of that?
No, I feel like we approach every game the same way, and we have to understand that it's one game at a time. We obviously have a bigger goal at hand, so just taking it one game at a time.
PJ, seems like you're starting to settle in. Would you say that's the way you feel? Like, is that what's happening? Like, you're you know, it took you a while to kind of get your feet underneath you, but now that you have, it seems like you're getting more and more comfortable, and the results are showing.
Yes, sir. Definitely, I feel like I've found like my footing within the team. We knew it was gonna take time just because like it's a new team, and I feel like we all are starting to understand our role more, and I feel like that's the biggest thing. Like we all understand our role, and like I said earlier, just trying to bring energy and hit shots. Like once I figured out like what it was for me, then I can feel like I can impact the game.
For either of you guys, when you look back on games like this where obviously you won, but there are a lot of things to correct, do you look back and say it's a positive we won, or is it immediately like these are these things that we can kind of work on moving forward?
I think it's good, you know, that we're learning out of a win. You don't want to learn out of an L, you know, and just moping around, whatever. Especially like what our situation is, like I said, the turnover situation. I think that was like our biggest thing. We did a good job. I mean, Bale had no points. I think 55, whatever, you know, just keeping those guys out of the paint. And I think just getting our offensive end flowing, I think we're doing a good job on defense. So I think it's a positive for us. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.